Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and here we have a lock that was sent to me by Pick, available in his 95th video. I think he's on like 1,000 now, so it shows how long ago he picked this lock. And it's a very cool lock made by STS, who I think is a subsidiary of Tessa. Very well made locks, very high precision. And yeah, this is a 10-pin lock. I don't know whether you can tell just by looking down that keyway there. You see the 2 rows of pins, some from the top, some from the bottom. I dread having to try and gut this, but we'll try and give that a go if it works out for us. Very nice key there. You see the double row of pins. So this row here equates to the bottom row, and this row of dimples here is a reversible key. That's why you got them on both sides. Equates to the top row. So yeah, 10 pins. Let's throw this in a vise, see where we get to. So we're in the vise. Let's pop the key in. It works really lovely, as you'd expect. We have a choice of turning tools. So let's see if I can fit. Yeah, that feels good. Nice thick turning tool in, turning anti-clockwise, and we've got a dimple flag here, which is a left-handed flag, and that was just pin 3. Back through 1, 2, nothing, 3, nothing, 4, nothing, 5, nothing. Okay, so back through. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, and pin 5. Just release some of that turning force. 1, 2. Keep it on. I'm going to now push it really hard. I just tapped 2 there, and we had a little click, which is good. So let's try pin 1, nothing, 2, nothing, 3, a little touch on that, I think, 4, little something, 5 feels good. So just going to go back through, touch on 1, nothing, 2, nothing, 3 feels fine, 4, oh, do you hear that little click? Anything on 5? No, so just touch 1, 2, 3, nothing, 4, nothing, 5, nothing. Okay, so now I think we're in quite a full set, though we can see it's turned slightly. Let's try those top pins now. So 1, nothing, 2, nothing, 4, 5. Okay, so just going to go pin 1, nothing again. Just checking all those bottom pins are set. Oh, there's a fly saying hello. Brilliant. Just what we need. Why? Why now? Why now? Okay, this is pin 3 at the top. Cancel rotation. And we got that one, I think, but let's just go back through and make sure we haven't lost anything at the bottom. I don't think we have. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so we're in that full set. I just set pin 3 at the top there, so just this 1, no, feels good, 2 feels good, 3 feels good, 4 feels good, 5 feels good. Okay, so let's try those top pins now. 1, 2, nothing, 3, nothing, 4, nothing. Just get to 5. Can't seem to get onto it, but I'll try those bottom pins again. Oh, 1, and we're open. Look at that. Brilliant. So we've got a nice controlled open here. Since we have the key, I think we're going to try and gut this using a back follower and the key. I've got no idea how this is going to turn out, probably horribly. So bear with me on this one. I'm just going to move that in camera. I've got auto lock autofocus lock on, so see full control. And what I want to do is make sure that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to change that to here. See if that, sometimes the focus doesn't work very well, but I think that'll do. That'll do. So what do I need? I need to have a pair of these circlip removers and try. These are the worst circlips, these like round sort of ones. Oh, come here. Come here. Ah, such a pain in the... You know what? We don't need to get it off very far, but just far enough that we can slide it off and over. That should do, shouldn't it? Let's see, can we just get that off somehow? A bit more. These are, if you bend it too far, then just makes it really hard to put back on later. So it's like the minimum amount to just slide it off the... There we go, like that. Now, shims. I'm sure I had some shims around here. And we get the key. We're going to try really hard to not mess this up, even though there's a very high chance that is going to happen anyway. So I've got pins at the top, pins at the bottom. So if I turn it like that, so that the pins at the bottom are covered, I think. And then pop that in here, like that, and just really hope. Oh, that's bad. I don't think the shim's going to fit. It's so, the tolerances are so tight. I'll try, but if this all goes wrong, then we'll have all learnt something today. Oh, what on earth is going on there? Ah, it's a smaller one. Okay, so luckily I do have at hand, this is so random, I do have a set of followers which are made out of a selfie stick. So we just need to find the most appropriate thickness and hope for the best. That could work, you know. Oh, I hope this doesn't mess up. Oh no, even that is too big, which means I might be able to use... No, that's too big. So like this. Not happy with this at all, but we did manage to somehow get the core out without it all messing up. So there is that. So sorry, selfie stick followers. You didn't get to save me today. Dump all this over here. Right, what fell out? Okay, so that's pin 5, 4. This is at the top. These are at the top. 5, 4, 3. Oh, goodness knows what that was. I'll find that out in a minute. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the top. Then the pins at the bottom, which are the main ones, I guess. That is what on earth? It's like a it's like a Dimple. These are like serrated key pins, like a spool. They're spooled, which is kind of cool. That one goes here. That one goes there. That goes here. Right. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Very interesting. I'm just going to bring this up and put some focus on for you if I can. Nothing interesting there really at the top and the bottom. These seem to be bigger and these seem to be smaller. So the ones on the bottom are bigger pins and the ones at the top are smaller. But that's about it that we can see there. So let's just move that down there, right? How on earth am I going to manage this now? It's without completely messing everything up, because these are facing each other in the lock. So let's give this a go. So the small ones might come out first. That's right. And on a little spring. How cute. So that's the first one. So they've got integrated springs. Then the second one should come up because it's bigger. Okay, so this might not be the biggest nightmare in the world, because the smaller pins at the top, which have their own integrated spring, will drop down first. Ah, that's... what a relief that is. That's so much better than it could have been. What are these pins? I wonder if it's difficult to pick. There's like tapers and all sorts of things going on here. I've been struggling to pick a few locks tonight, so picking a lock of this caliber has made me feel a lot better about life today. There we go. Cool, they are spooled. They are spooled. And the last one drops down at the top, and then the one at the bottom jumps up like that. Okay, so they are tapered spool pins. Let me bring this up and put some proper focus on here for you. So you can see that we have what looks like all spooled, or you could say widely serrated key pins on the bottom row, followed by tapered serrated spools, I guess. I don't know what you call these when they're not quite wide enough for a spool, but they are probably too wide for a serration. Let's call them serrated pins. I mean, it's really hard to know what really to call them, but you have these serrated tapered pins. Very Tessa love a taper, and that is a pain because it means you have to tend to touch the pins a number of times to pick them. And then at the top we have all standard key pins and these tiny little drivers, which I don't know, they look like standard pins, but on the other hand they have a little lip on them, which could mean they act like a little spool at times. Very hard to tell, but yeah, what a cool little lock. So yeah, thank you to Talonpick for sending me this STS T10, I think it's called. This is a very cool little lock indeed, and certainly a challenging but fun little pick. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. If you have any comments, put them below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can, and of course, I'll see you all next time.